are getting to the point where we're at the conference championship games, fellas. We got 4 NFL teams remaining, all fighting for that Lombardi trophy. And this is not the field that I expected whatsoever. I did not expect a Patriots Broncos and a Rams Seahawks as the last 4 teams remaining. I am excited though. I think no matter who wins the Super Bowl this year, I'm happy for them. Like truly happy for them. But in terms of Patriots versus the Broncos, that game is going to be held. Let me think. Is it at Gillette Stadium in New England, or is it going to
Yeah.
be?
No, no,
It's
no.
going to be
Wait, the
in
Broncos are
Denver.
number one?
It's going to be
Broncos.
in. Yep, it's in
Oh
Denver.
yeah, that
Broncos
is
did secure
right.
that number one.
Wow.
So Bo Nix, as we said, I mean, unfortunate that he got hurt, broke his ankle. I even saw the live reaction. I know a couple Broncos fans, not too many, but it turned from hype reactions and we're back into sadness, and the defense better play out of their mind within a matter of minutes after the football game. For the Broncos side of things, I think the Broncos can actually win this football game, but you got to do everything right. You have to do everything right. There is no room for error. Jarrett Stidham just has to be a game manager. And in this game like this, it's going to take a lot. It's going to take a lot. You need the Broncos defense to be nearly perfect. With that being said, the Patriots are going to win this football game for me. I think they're going to the Super Bowl. I think it's just going to be too much. I don't know, unless Jarrett Stidham channels his inner Nick Foles, like the Eagles, a few years back, where he's balling out. The difference between that and what Nick Foles had is Nick Foles had a very, very good offensive team. I think the Broncos' offense really went as far as Bo Nix goes, to be honest. They have some solid playmakers, not amazing, but this Broncos team, they got a rough game ahead for them.
Yeah, honestly, I agree with a lot of what you said. I do believe that this is definitely a winnable game for the Broncos. Like you said, Jared Stidham, he's going to have to be a game manager, and he's going to have to do it at a very high level. Um, it's really going to come down to how well can the Broncos defense hold Drake May. And as much as I like Drake May, I think Drake May is a stud, and he's going to be a great quarterback in the league for years to come. He has stuttered a little bit the last couple games with turnovers. So if they can get to him and make him force the ball and turn the ball over, that will be their key to success, I will say. But I also will say I believe the Patriots will win this game. It's going to be a gritty game. It's going to be a lot of defense. I honestly don't even see it being too high scoring game at all. But yeah, I'm gonna lean Patriots here too. They got their quarterback, and that's honestly probably the biggest reason for this. I would maybe say I would probably take the Broncos if Nix didn't get hurt. So it's going to be interesting to see. I still, like you said, I still think it's a winnable game for the Broncos, but I'm rolling with the Patriots as well.
Yeah, this game would definitely be a coin flip if Bo Nix was in the game. I mean, Bo Nix and Drake May are basically on the I won't say the same level. Drake May has been playing insane this year and should win the MVP. But Bo Nix has been right behind him and been consistent. Been a fourth quarter merchant. I mean, he's just been insane and outstanding in the games that he needed to win this year. Jared Stidham. The one reason I will say Jared Stidham can win this game is because he's had a lot of respect from Mike McDaniels, Josh McDaniels. Is it Josh Daniels or Josh McDaniels? The offensive
Josh
coordinator for the
McDaniels.
Josh McDaniels. He had a lot of respect from Josh McDaniels, especially when he first came into the league, and he had a lot of starts when he was with the Patriots and when he was with the Raiders. So we're not talking about someone who doesn't have any experience in the league. He doesn't have experience in the playoffs, which I think is my understanding of it. Doesn't have any snaps in the playoffs, but when you have a great coach, when you have a great team behind you, you have solid running backs in R.J. Harvey and J.K. Dobbins, and then you have solid possession receivers. Cortland Sutton isn't going to go 50 yards down the field and try to catch a bomb. He can be 20 yards away from you, 10 yards away from you. He's a big frame. So if you get it in the vicinity of these guys, you can have a lot of completions. You can have a lot of great success in your offense against an offense who doesn't have a whole lot of firepower. I mean, you have a great duo in running backs in Stevenson and Travion Henderson, but Denver has a perfect run defense. Nick Bonito has been playing out of his mind this year. So those kind of cancel out. If you can stop Drake May and, like Dom said, let him create turnovers for himself, let him throw the ball into defenders' hands, you can make it a game. With that being said, I think it's going to be like a 28-16 game from last week, similar to what the Patriots did to the Texans. It's just going to be too much, in my opinion, for the Broncos to overcome. It's a starting quarterback all season long. You've had your starting quarterback. You had the momentum behind him. You had his leadership. That's gone in the biggest game of the season. I don't think it can be enough for the Denver Broncos to win.
Yeah, good luck to the Denver Broncos this weekend. They're gonna need it. I'm just kidding. Jared Stidham's going to come out, throw for 400 yards, 5 touchdowns. Touchdowns for Cortland Sutton, Pat Bryant, Marvin Mims, everybody, everywhere.
Clip it
You
if
get
it happens,
a
but
touchdown. You get a touchdown.
You get a touchdown. You get a touchdown. You get a touchdown. You all get a receiving touchdown. Woo! No, that's not how it's going to go.
I'm about to
Sorry.
say it could go the other way. You get a pick. You get a pick. You get a pick six. Your
That
receiver gets a touchdown.
that might
Woo!
be how it goes. Woo! That might be how it goes. But we'll see. For our next game in the conference championships, we got the Los Angeles Rams versus the Seattle Seahawks. In this game, I'm going to go with the Los Angeles Rams. I think the Seahawks actually match up quite well with the Rams. I think they have more defensive firepower. I think they have better matchups in terms of who their receivers are going up against. JSN, he's got Emmanuel Forbes likely going up against him. Kenneth Walker is, I think, going to do extremely well. The Rams' run defense is good, not amazing. But I just feel like in a playoff game of this magnitude, I'm going to go with Matt Stafford and the Rams. They're battle tested. They still have McVay. They still got Stafford. Adams, I think, will do well this week and bounce back. I think Puka's going to have a bounce back game as well. So this is one where my brain's telling me to kind of go with the Seattle Seahawks here, especially off that belt-to-ass victory. But my heart and the grittiness, I feel like, are telling me to go with the Los Angeles Rams.
I think that for me, I am going to take the Seahawks for sure here. But let me just say about the Rams, I think a big part of the reason why I'm not leaning Rams is because of the last couple games they have been a little bit too close for my liking. I feel like they're just squeaking by. They had a war with the Carolina Panthers, who were a game away from not even making it. We're a New Orleans Saints victory from not even making it to the playoffs.
For being a lottery team.
Yeah, right. And then last week they had a war with the Bears that came down to the last moment. I think the Seahawks defense is better than the Bears defense for sure. And that Bears defense gave Stafford a run for his money for sure. So if the Seahawks can do kind of what the Bears did last week, make him throw the ball a lot, force the ball, get to the quarterback, because I mean Stafford not very mobile these days. So you get to the quarterback. I think that's going to be the key to success. And I really the Seahawks are just they're such a well-rounded team because like we said, they don't need their quarterback to go out there and throw for 300 yards and 3 touchdowns like the Rams kind of need to do with Matt Stafford in a way. I know he hasn't really needed to do that the last couple weeks, but this is a whole different team and a whole different realm we're talking about here. So I'm going to roll with the Seahawks here. I could definitely see situations where the Rams win this game for sure. Their offense is better, I would say. But I think it's going to just come down to the defense, and I think that the Seattle defense is going to out-gritty the Rams offense. I got the Seahawks.
Yeah, no, I have the Seahawks too. This is technically part three this year of them facing each other. Obviously, they're division rivals, so they got 2 meetings earlier in the season. This is part two of their heavyweight matchup. We remember back in the regular season, their last matchup. It was a 38-35 overtime thriller, and that to me was like the best game of the season. All the offenses were cooking, the defenses weren't really stopping each other until later on in the game, and then JSN has a great touchdown, and then the Seattle Seahawks go and win it. But I think the Seahawks just have too much of overall great team to lose in this game now. they already won against the Rams in Seattle. They're going back to Seattle again. The Rams are going to have to face them in the 12s, where the stadium is going to be rocking. It can be cold. It can be very cold. And like we seen last week against Chicago, the Rams offense isn't the best in the cold. They need, well, I won't say they need hot temperatures like Miami needs hot temperatures, but like they're very suited to hot weather environments, and their team is the best when they can throw the ball and air the ball out the entirety of the game. When you need to run the ball, yes, you have Blake Corum, yes, you have Kyron Williams. These are suitable running backs, but they're not people that you can just get behind and say, "Hey, take us to the Super Bowl." They're not going to be that, especially against a Seattle Seahawks defense. So I think the Seahawks win probably in a similar fashion, 3 point game, 7 point game, something like that. I would be very surprised if the Rams win, to be honest with you.
Hey, like I said, I'm going with my heart on this one, and also just being championship proven already with the same kind of group of guys that they have. So I'm gonna fall away with that one.